My dear brothers and sisters, in our gospel today, it presents to us an account that would actually lead us to also to think and reflect in the words of Jesus when he said, "Do you not understand or comprehend? Are your hearts hardened? Do you have eyes not see, ears not hear? And do you not remember when I broke the 5 loaves for the 5,000? How many wicker baskets full of fragments do you pick up?" And of course, he said, "Do you still not understand?" If we have to look on the side and where is Christ coming from, that even in his circles closest to him, there are times that he's not also being understood. That's why questions such being arise, being asked to him. But here, Jesus, when he said, "Watch out, guard against the leaven of the Pharisees and the leaven of Herod." In the mind of Jewish people, uh, the leaven, it would symbolize corruption, because leaven is actually a piece of dough from the leftover. And we know that the leaven can actually multiply. A simple, it multiplies, it grows, it changes. In which Jesus saying, "Watch out, guard against the leaven of the Pharisees and the leaven of Herod." In which, if we have to figuratively understand this, that this is one thing that we have to watch out, because a leaven can corrupt. A leaven can change, can influence, can multiply, can grow. That is why the leaven of the Pharisees and the leaven of Herod would speak about not that good leaven, but that is bad leaven. Because this is what people corrupting their mind. It is all about, because we could just see how they would relate to Jesus, and they don't speak about truth, but they speak about misleading people. And this is also the very words of Jesus when he said to his people, "Watch out, guard against the leaven of the Pharisees and the leaven of Herod." Because of this may change the mind of people, their life, their ways, their person. That is why this is a reminder for them. My dear brothers and sisters, if we have to look at the gospel story today, it's the same truth that we also experience, that there are times that we cannot completely comprehend things. That is why we could not just trust our mind, our reasons, but we need God's intervention so that we do some enlightenment, reflections, and discernment. And here we see that let us be more discerning and critical in all the things that we see, in all the things that we hear, in all the things that we may be apparently look to be good. Especially in this time of pandemic, wherein there is left and right, front and back, that truth is being compromised. We could just see how they have manipulated truth in the Facebook, with the mass media. We could see how truth is being manipulated among leaders, political leaders. We see how it's being manipulated, truth is being manipulated and even compromised to its highest level. But every day, as Jesus warned his disciples and the people, when he said, watch out, guard against the leaven of the Pharisees and the leaven of Herod. Discernment, prayer are very important so that we will be led not with the bad leaven, but the leaven of good and honesty. Amen.